This is Raya and the Last Dragon. The dragon on the front is Sisu, and I'm going to show you how to draw her. The app I'm going to be using for this is an app called Procreate, but you can still follow along on anything that you're using. Even if you're following along with this video, I strongly recommend using a reference. Some parts that are hard can be the horns, the smile, because even if you're a really good artist and you can draw people's faces really well, it's still probably going to be very different drawing a dragon's face. And even if you are used to drawing dragons, I can almost guarantee that you don't draw them like this. Overall, the hardest part for me was getting the nose area right. It was kind of different than the normal dragon drawings I make, and also the shading for it, I think I kind of messed up. So if you have the chance to practice multiple times and you're patient so you can do that, I would definitely do that. This next step is probably the hardest step, but it was still the most fun. It was kind of getting the shading right and the color. So in this picture that I'm using as a reference, it doesn't really have an outline, so that makes it kind of challenging. So what I just did is I used an airbrush and I just put in a bunch of colors that are around the same, and I would recommend just doing that part first and then do the details, because I had to redraw the outline for the eye, the nostrils, and the mouth several times. The hair was a really hard part too, but in Procreate you can download free hairbrushes, and there is a few hairbrushes. But what I just did is I did the hair in a few different layers in one color, and then I used a clipping mask over that and did a few different colors. The eye may be challenging to some of you, but if you just basically search up how to draw like a manga style eye, there's tons of stuff like that on the internet. The background was really fun and I just kind of went random with it. I would recommend doing something like it, but definitely try to get your own style for that part. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please check out my other channel. It's about wings of fire dragons. Type up what's on the screen into the YouTube search bar if you want to find it. Thank you so much. It's actually called dragon fruit, but it's pretty small. You can make it not super small by subscribing. Thanks. In fact, so far this channel is even smaller. So if you could, just subscribe to this one too. If you don't know what Wings of Fire is, it's a book series. But in that channel, I have other stuff besides the Wings of Fire things too.